So like I say, this probably didn't actually take up the full episode as I thought it would, but there we go. Aha, this must be the circus. We met the ringmaster outside our hotel, didn't we? Can we go inside? Look, we're not here to have fun. We're in the middle of our investigation. I know that. This part of town has quite a different feel to it, doesn't it, Professor? Yes, we're on the edge of a desert here. You can even see part of an old ruin over there. I repeat! We're in England! What desert? What desert? This makes no sense. This entire region of the desert is dotted with extremely ancient ruins. We're in England! I'm gonna keep saying that. We're in freaking England. Oh, what's this? Although Montador is a new city built in the latest architectural fashion, traces can be found here and there of various ancient civilization. Where do these come from, and what could it mean? And where the hell are we? What desert? That should have been mystery number 6. Where the hell did this desert come from? This area of desert is known to be the site of various ancient ruins. Vancient? Just kind of randomly portmanteaued those two words for some reason. Montador must also have its share of relics. But we are getting distracted. Let's proceed to Dalston's house. Fun times. Alrighty. But before that, you know what pulled it for us. Cool. I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, it's Puck. I don't remember your voice, so I'm going to just kind of talk over you. So you think the masked gentleman does tricks? No such thing as magic, mister. It's all tricks, no doubt about it. The world is full of mysterious things. There are no puzzles in the world that can't be solved. Good attitude for life there, Puck. Very good attitude for life. A nice man at our hotel told me so. Here, I can show you. Have a go at this one. Sure. That's a logical fallacy. Oh, thank God. Oh, man, I was worried then. I was worried then. I was very worried then. Do you see these 5 patterns? Each one is made using 2 paper L shapes. None are rotations or mirrored versions of each other, yet they all have something in common. Using these 2 L shapes, can you make another pattern that shares the common feature of the other 5? The common feature. The common feature. The common feature. Really though, the common feature. I can only assume that what you're talking about there, game, is the fact that, how do I flip? Can I not flip? Am I not allowed to flip? I don't even need to flip, whatever. I do believe, game, that what you are talking about is that has to go there. No, it doesn't. That has to go there. Wait, no. How is this possible? The common feature that I believe this thing is talking about, I don't know anymore. Oh dear. Let's read this again. School teacher called a bright purple thing. Do you see these 5 patterns? Each one is made using 2 paper L shapes. None are rotations or mirrored versions of each other, yet they all have something in common. Can you make another pattern that shares the common feature of the other 5? Would no be an acceptable answer? Because that pretty much sums up what I'm thinking at the moment. Because this pattern that they are referring to could, in theory, be pretty much anything at this point. Just so you know, game. Just so you know. Like, there is very little to actually go off here. I don't know. Like, okay, what if the pattern is that they're all touching and they all take up a 4x3 rectangle? I don't even, game. I very much do not eat.
Don't keep me in suspense. There is no puzzle without a solution.
I still don't even, game. I still don't even. I still don't even. Damn it, game. Okay. I wasn't actually expecting that puzzle to be one that just kind of solved itself rather than having to submit it. But oh well. Wow, that actually went incredibly well, considering I had no idea what I was doing. Hooray! And that's a lesson for all of you guys. If ever you find yourself in a situation where you have no idea what you're doing, just pretend you do know what you're doing and just tap, in this case it's just tap around randomly. That's fine, that works. Just pretend you know what you're doing, and everything will be fine. That is the Mendez way of life. Yo. And now we've got all the hint coins here, so there we go. Amazing. Let us move onwards. And I do believe we are now at Dalston's house. Oh, we should be. Oh, hello.
Professor!
Don't move.
This puppy should learn some manners.
It's not really a puppy, Emmy.
Leave that young lady alone. Get back here, now!
Dalston? Oi, Urshel Layton, is that you? I haven't seen you in years. Hello, Dalston, it's been some time. You look well. What are you doing in Montador? Don't tell me you've moved here too. No, I'm here on business. So, you left Stansbury, I see. A good move there, I gotta say. Stansbury turned into a ghost town after that mess with the Ascot family. Ghost towns don't attract many tourists, and empty hotels don't make any money. Ah yes, you always did mean to build your own hotels, didn't you? It seems you've done quite well for yourself here. Enough small talk, Layton. What's your business here? I just came to see you, that's all I came to see. I'm just here as a friend, just a nice friendly visit. Also, I'm investigating the recent events surrounding the Masked Gentleman. Who put you up to this? Angela? Oh, let me guess. I'm a suspect now, right? Well, that's a load of rubbish. No. Let's not be silly now. I don't know why everyone suspects this guy. I mean, look at the size of him. What do I have to gain from that maniac terrorising the town? His chaos is bad for business. Everyone's business. I've heard there is something of a prolonged power struggle going on. If I wanted to hurt an opponent, one might be willing to make a sacrifice or two. Have you been killing people, Dalston? Why did the Masked Gentleman send a warning of his plan specifically to you and Henry? There must be plenty of other business owners in town who will be glad of the information. Certainly looks as though there is some connection between you and the Masked Gentleman, Dalston. Ha ha ha! Naive as ever, Layton. If anything wants connected to that creep, it's Angela. Sorry? You weren't the only one Angela blamed for Randall's untimely end. Henry encouraged Randall to go on that expedition and convinced Angela to let him. Years later, Angela and Henry are married. You know the saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Oh, I'm sure Angela and Henry are getting on fine. Angela changed after Randall's death, you know that. She got uptight and sulky. Maybe she buried her resentment deep down and she's been playing revenge all this time. Think about it. Angela never forgave you for Randall's death. Practically drove you out of Stansbury, didn't she? I just want to say that's a very nice moustache. I just got distracted momentarily by just how nice her moustache it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to point that out randomly. I wouldn't say that. Open your eyes, Layton. Henry loved Angela and he couldn't stand seeing her with Randall. That's why he sent Randall out on that expedition into the ruins. Henry knew how dangerous he was. Oh, now don't be silly. Then how come Henry kept everything Randall discovered about Norwell to himself? So he could find the treasure that should have been Randall's and take it for his own. Angela wasn't going to let Henry get away with that. This whole Masked Gentleman fiasco is her doing. With one stroke, Angela can ruin Henry and get the treasure and exact her revenge. It's genius. That's quite the tale, Dalston, but without proof. That's all it is. I hope I'm there when the penny finally drops, Layton. This isn't a city of miracles. It's a city of betrayals. A city of betrayals? Wow, that's... See? Even a child can see it. No, Wow. Okay. It's alright, Luke. You're just betraying me. Now shut up and go over there. Professor, I think we've heard enough. Let's go now. Oh! This boy has a mind of his own. As opposed to what? Well, if you won't talk to me, at least go and see the mayor. Oh, we have to go somewhere else to go and ask about the masked gentleman. Pretty sure we're going to spend like 90% of this game just walking around talking to people about the masked gentleman. And that's pretty much going to be all it is. Dalston has a point. Let's head to City Hall. Mr. Dalston, another letter. Gonzalez. Wow, he has a weird face. Also, here's a letter. Two, actually. One for you and the other is for someone called Mr. Layton. Does anyone know who Mr. Layton is? Never heard of him. Never heard of him in the slightest. Greetings, my friends. I trust you enjoyed last night's festivities. I certainly did. It was so refreshing. You see, people who are made of stone cannot cheat or lie. In fact, they cannot do anything unpleasant. They just stand there in dignified silence. To rob a person of their power to do evil is quite miraculous, don't you think? Almost as miraculous as my follow-up tonight. I'll be performing in the Gallery Plaza, and I assure you it will be a most enlightening experience. I hope you will attend. Until then, I, the masked gentleman, bid you adieu. Oh noes! There, a warning from the masked gentleman, while I stood before you. How did anyone know we were here? Obviously spy drones. God. Professor, we're being watched. I think you're right, Emmy. Look, that place is going to be teeming with tourists tonight. We still have time before sundown. We need to inform the mayor. Right, Professor. Let's go. The mayor should be at City Hall. He's just beyond the Lidor place. Oh, of course! We have to go back to the other side of town and just go slightly, like one screen past where we went to before. Of course! We have to go all the way back, all the way through town, again. This game is the worst one so far for just like, oh, there, then there, then there, then there, then there, then there. Come now, Luke, let's head to City Hall. Thank you, Dalston. That was most informative. However, first, before I leave, again, I've heard of such a thing as cactus cuisine. I had an unfortunate accident with a cactus once. It wasn't pretty. What are you doing with a cactus? Oh hey, a beloved diary. Wonderful. Anything else around that I might be interested in, such as hinty coins? Very possibly. That house looks like a prison. I know there are more hint coins. Any up here? Yes, there are. There are 4 hint coins, of which I already have 1. So that is fine. Just check around all the windows, because those are usual places for hint coins and stuff. Luke, well done. Luke, well done. Okay, Cactus. You win! For now. Well done, Luke. You're truly being outsmarted by a cactus there. That is the greatest thing ever. Dalston, what's going on? My main man, my buddy Dalston. Yeah, I'm gonna leave now. And I'm pretty sure that as soon as we get to City Hall, they're gonna say, oh, let's go inside Dalston's house, and then we're gonna have to go all the way back through town, and then we're gonna have to... Yeah. It's pretty much all I can think right now is... yeah. Set you off the robots, not the teddies. For God's sake, Bonnie, you have one job! You have one job and one job only. What is wrong with you? Damn it, Bonnie, you're fired! He did not hire you to peddle the teddy, he hired you to peddle all the toys. It's not that difficult. God! The things he has to put up with.